Symbology of the Bible. Sumer, the war. Given the recent reporting of Sumerian symbols embedded in VJ1's transmission, a piece of an article from Volume 7 of the Symbology of the Bible series is presented below. An important fact to be aware of is Abraham and the Hebrews migrated from Ur in Sumer to the Levant. Therefore, they brought remnants of Sumer with them. The war in heaven has been discussed in prior articles. The path we have followed in this series of articles led us to the Sumerian epic Enuma Elish, wherein we discovered that the gods were creating a disturbance. Below, we find the subsequent lines relating the account in a manner not unlike Homer, putting the events in a context that is easier to memorize and relate verbally for future generations, before cuneiform writing was available. The next lines to consider are:
Apsu could not lessen their clamor, and Tiamat was speechless at their ways. Their doings were loathsome unto. Their way was evil. They were overbearing. Then Apsu, the begetter of the great gods, cried out, addressing Mummu, his minister, O Mummu, my vizier, who rejoices my spirit, come here and let us go to Tiamat. They went and sat down before Tiamat, exchanging counsel about the gods, their firstborn. Apsu, opening his mouth, said to resplendent Tiamat, Their ways are truly loathsome to me. By day I find no relief, nor repose by night. I will destroy, I will wreck their ways, that quiet may be restored. Let us have rest. 40. As soon as Tiamat heard this, she was furious and called out to her husband. She cried out aggrieved as she raged all alone.
We see in these lines that an action was required to put down the disturbance, and that rather than hilarity, those causing it were loathsome and evil. However, we should investigate for ourselves what the meanings are. A search for loathsome renders 1- and 2-syllable words for Akkadian and Sumerian. Akkadian Dictionary. 1. Ziru, hated, loathsome. 2. Ziru, abhorrent, hate, hatred, abhorrence, disgust, loathing, revulsion, resentment, reluctance. Adjective, disgusting, loathsome, heinous. And from the Sumerian lexicon, we have the closest match. Hull 3. Noun, evil. Vermin plus abundant, numerous. Verb, to destroy, to ruin, to harm. Adjective, bad, evil, hated, hostile, malicious. Now, let us look at line 27.
The Sumerian language was syllabic, which means words are composed of individual syllables that have their own meanings. The language also uses ideograms. The word interpreted as loathsome is epsitasuan. The first component, epsi, is an ideogram with many meanings.
As we see, interpreting the ideogram epsi has many applications. However, the majority are related to vision, and we can propose a meaning of appeared to be or look like.
The second part of the word is also an ideogram with various meanings. Ta, 1. Huzalu or Yuzalu, animals as wild. Gazelle, kid, young gazelle. 2. Ildu, humanities as in geography, from, out of, since, after. A. Ildu x adiy, from x to y as in place. From x till y as in time. B. Ildu plus infinitive, after having. C. Ultiramnikunu, on your own. D. Iltumi, be conjunctive plus subjunctive. Since, after, when, as soon as, because. 3. Issue, from, out of, since, after. 4. Istu, ultu, illustu, iltu, ilta, ilti, from, out of.
The syllable ta is also found in the Sumerian lexicon.
Ta, di, nature, character, plus 6 sign variants. Preposition, from, to, for, by means of ablative instrumental noun suffix and verbal prefix. As a noun suffix, it can be a locative with remote deixis, as in enta and kita.
The third part is the syllable siza. Note that when entering characters, letter combinations, or other letters are used to indicate characters with grammatical markings unexpressed in English, such as sz or c for shin.
Sha, who, which, that, and the one of, as a relative pronoun. Sa, although, though. Sha. Numbers, dual of su, the two of, both of.
Next is un. It is also found in the Sumerian lexicon.
Noun, image, likeness, picture, figurine, statue. Adjective and adverb, no, not, without, negative. Pronoun, a pronominal prefix in a compound noun describing a person, or a phonetic writing for lu.
The word episitison seems to indicate appearance from one place to another, the nature of both in likeness. This is a proposed transliteration with a translation of, they appeared of the same nature, the likeness of one had the appearance of the other. This flows with the transfiguration of the spiritual beings into flesh beings, as related in Genesis. The next word in line 27 is elisiza, and the components can be found as follows.
1. Humanities. As to language. 2. Kun. Anu a, yes. Li, from the Sumerian lexicon. Li 9. To glisten or shine. And li, true measure, fine oil. Siza. Sha, who, which, that, and the one of, as a relative pronoun. Sa, although, though. Sha. Numbers, dual of su, the two of, both of.
A transliteration is, yes, shine, who, and this, combined with episitisuan, can yield. They appeared of the same nature, the likeness of one had the appearance of the other. Yes, those who shined. The first entry of line 27 is I'm tar es amma, and the breakdown of the individual parts is below.
1. Im. From the Sumerian lexicon. Imi. Im. Em. Clay. Loam. Mud. Tablet. Concatenation of 2 sign variants. And imi. Im. Em. Wind. Direction. Weather. Storm. Cloud, rain. 2. Tar, from the SL. A, verb, to cut, to decide, to determine, to inquire, to smoke, to break, destroy. B. Ta, from, plus UR4, to shear, reap, concatenates 2 sign variants. C. Adjective, deliberate. Also, tar, fish, WR. Tar ku 6, a kind of fish.
The next grouping is S, A, and there is no space after the comma, which would be indicative, per UTF-8 encoding. Without the space, S represents SA3, so the group actually continues from the first 2 syllables.
3. Sh. Not found individually. Shah, from the EPSD. Shah, advice, Old Akkadian, UR3, Old Babylonian, unknown. Advice, counsel, resolution, intelligence. Also, Old Akkadian, Lagash 2, UR3, Early Old Babylonian and Old Babylonian. Reed bundle. And from the Sumerian lexicon, Shah, noun, sinew, tendon, cord, net, mat, bundle, string of a musical instrument, concatenates two sign variants. Verb to roast, barley as an example. Also, she, shu and sa5, a verb, to fill up, to fill with, to survey a field, to inundate, to be full, to be sufficient, enough, to increase, to compensate, repay, replace, to grow weak. Adjective, suitable, fit. 4. Am, from the EPSD. Am, bird, a bird, and am, bull, 2 AED, 2 TB, Lagash 1, UR1, Early Old Babylonian, First Millennium, wild bull. 5. Ma, from the Akkadian Dictionary. Ma, 1. A particle introducing and continuing direct speech. What? 2. Indignation. What? How is that? Indeed. 3. This means. From the EPSD. Ma, burn, Old Babylonian, to burn, and ma, ship, Old Akkadian, Lagash 2. 2, Early Old Babylonian, ship, boat. And from the Sumerian lexicon, ma, to bind, Emezal dialect for gal, or ga.
What is very interesting is the result. If we search for am.
From the EPSD, Sam, price, Old Akkadian, Early Old Babylonian, purchase price.
The deeper root meanings of the words, syllables, and ideograms have certain specific connotations. For this combination it is the purchase price, to buy freedom, aka the redemption price. The compensation has already been paid. We need only accept it. We have seen, impaled on a stake, more than once, the waters mingling, metamorphosis, etc. Remember, we are not looking for a translation on the surface. This has been done many times by others, pursuant to traditional beliefs. We have skimmed off the surface and peered below into the roots. It is no surprise to discover what lay beneath. These ancient stories are from the beginning of Western civilization and are from the homeland of Abraham, the Hebrews, and the people who migrated from there. The Akkadian and Sumerian-rooted words in Hebrew are not loan words, they are remnants of their original language. Again, this article is not a standalone presentation, but part of a larger article. It was presented at this time due to the current reported events regarding V'ger 1 and the data interpretation of its signal. However, to conclude this article, a summary of the root transliteration of parts of the Sumerian text of the epic Enuma Elish herein is: clay, to determine, resolution, bird, bind/burn. They appeared of the same nature. The likeness of one had the appearance of the other, with the underlying purchase price connotation.